Hello, my name is Holger Klute. I'm the owner of I think various companies producing family-owned beds and mattresses, and especially also slatted bed bases made by plywood. We produce this here in this building. For this building, I will send you outside photos by email in addition to this video. My intention is I'm looking for a partner who will, together with me or may invest in this production building like it is. All machines which I will show here are in function. They are directly to produce. You only need to switch them on. And in course of the Ukraine war, this production was stopped because of the difficulties to get suitable veneer layers in these strange times. So I think we go inside and I present you the machines. I'm searching for a partner who likes to invest with me or alone into this production which I show here in this hall. Basically, for our plywood slatted bed bases, we have 3 veneer pressing machines which produce the basic material for the slatted bed bases made out of plywood, and for the straight beams, the outsides of plywood slatted bed base. So we're going to see the measures and how it is produced. So we work on 3 plate pressing machines where plywood at first working step must be pressed to plates. So we have 1 straight plate cutting machine, pressing machine, and 1 more heavier straight pressing machine, and another pressing machine which is curved, where we press the plates for the plywood bed slats. So in this place the veneer layers get glued via this machine, and then they get heat pressed in 2 ways possible. Means with the top side of the glue it looks like clear lacquered. Then in the heating process the lacquer is getting hard and strong, and the outer surface looks like clear lacquered. The other processing is with deco foil, furniture deco foil, where you can choose as top material any kind of furniture deco foil of your choice, which will be glued on the top and on the downside of the plywood plates. The plates get pressed in here, and then for the bed slats they must be cutted. So we go now to watch the cutting machines where the bed slats are cutted and smoothly vanished. So here this is a high flexible plywood slat curved plate cutting machine. So here you can adjust any kind of width of slat you want to have. So we can make big slats, curved, or smaller slats, totally free it's to a millimeter to adjust manual the measurement of width you want to have your sleds. So here we have, for example, overwidth sled with top foil, or we have bigger width with varnished glue on top and on the back. After this cutting process, the sleds must be edge surrounded. That means here the round edges must be rounded, and then up to 1 meter they are put into a magazine of the rounding machines. This machine is for rounding, and we also have ending etching machine which puts tape of furniture foil to the top edges, but this machine must be overworked to be in full function. It's a good old Holzherr. The smooth surroundings of the bed sleds are made with this machine. Here is the towered magazine. You put in cutted sleds in the magazine, and then they get transported to the outgoing point where they are picked up and smoothly surrounded. On the other side of the hall we have self-made drilling machines, because the drilling of the beams of a slatted bed base is very important. It must be very exactly and very solid. So we decided to build such machines by ourselves. So in this self-made drilling machines, we press by pneumatic air various beams together, and in one working step we can make various drills, 100% exactly, so we are also able to produce motorized slatted bed bases where the drillings must be very exactly. With these machines, the machines are highly flexible, because manual you can also change the distances between the drillers. So another part of this production is the production of box spring frames made of solid wood. In normal cases it's used screws, so mostly we work with screws. Here you see a ground frame of a box spring bed, or various ground frames of box spring beds, which are produced in the second part of this hall. So we go now to the other machines, basically which are producing solid wood bed bases for box spring beds, upholstered beds, or whatever. We have, of course, also various cutting machines and planing machines here. And we have, to bring the box spring frames in form, we press them in this pneumatic press machine. So the finger joints get closed very correctly and all angle like it must. We have also the needed possibility to cut standard chipboard, means MDP, MPP, or whatever, and we have the possibility to produce big quantities on old. The German word for these machines is Alleskönner machines, which take care that the finger joint cuts gets always suitable at the end of the beam of a solid wooden part of the box spring frame. So we work on two of these machines. Of course they are old but in full function, because reasonable on one of this machine you can make parallel to the other machine the length parts, and on the other machine the short parts in the same quantity, so that you get after a working day a higher quantity, all suitable and in the same quantity like you want. We also have no problem with surrounded edges at the end of the solid wooden bases. So to make round edges, we have 3 machines where you can adjust also manual the angle. So each kind of edge surrounding in solid wooden box spring frames or even solid wooden slatted bed bases is no problem to produce here. So I think all these smaller machines, which are planing and cutting machines, everybody knows. Not to tell in detail about it. And I want to tell, I would be happy to find a partner who brings into this production together with me, or maybe alone, fresh money. I'm looking for a partner who is willing to invest into this production. And if not, there might be also the possibility to sell this building, including the machines, but basically I want to produce here with a partner who brings fresh investment money, and maybe always welcome, of course, new clients. And of course, here with these machines we are highly flexible, and we can make a lot of things also for any kind of other furniture production. So it's a highly flexible manual production, and I would be happy if you would go with me in a partnership and investment conversation for which I made this video. So at this point I say goodbye, and I wish you that you liked it, and I wish that you got some interest for further conversations. So I say goodbye and hope to see you.